Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Bold and the Beautiful Bank. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. CO time. Feast your eyes on preview photos from Bold and Beautiful's trip to Italy. If you feel like you've been waiting for ages to see the Bold and the Beautiful's gorgeous trip to Rome, don't worry, you aren't alone. Though it wasn't that long ago that the show announced their trip, and even less so since they filmed it, the constant tease of information coming our way has had us on the edge of our seats waiting for the moment. Young and restless Lauralee teases a post-Paul life for Christine on Bold and Beautiful. The good news is it's finally here. Well, almost here. Starting on Friday, June 16, we're about to get 7 stunning episodes in the Eternal City as Thomas, Liam, Ridge, Brooke, Hope, Carter and Steffi all head to Italy. And trust us when we say the show lives up to the beautiful in its name on this trip. How do we know? Well, we've got photos of the show's first ever trip to Rome. From the dresses and Italian scenery to the ancient architecture and special guest stars, Bold and Beautiful has outdone itself and left us practically breathless. And while the Forrester gang is supposedly there for the Hope for the Future preview at the historical Piazza Navona, it's clear that love is very much in the air. That much was certain once we learned that Brooke and Ridge would reunite, with a little help from world-renowned tenor Andrea Bocelli, where you can see serenade the couple in the clip below. But with passions boiling over between Hope and Thomas, we can't help but wonder what other kinds of connections might be happening over in Italy. Luckily, if things between Hope and Thomas catch fire at their fashion show, Steffi will be there to give Liam a shoulder to cry on. We're sure Finn would love that. So if you're ready to get a taste of what's to come, from the drama to the guest stars to the Colosseum, grab some snacks, have a seat, and check out the gorgeous preview pics we've gotten our hands on. Check out Bold and Beautiful's lavish first trip to Rome in our preview photo gallery below. Bold and Beautiful's Scott Clifton reveals the heartbreaking reason he's sorry he won the 2017 Emmy. It was not worth it. Winning an Emmy is a pretty darn big deal. And back when Scott Clifton won for his work as the Bold and the Beautiful's Liam in 2017, it was an even bigger deal. That Emmy, you see, made history. But it wasn't quite history that Clifton has been able to fully enjoy. Young and the Restless preview. Lily brings down the hammer on Daniel, and Ashley's family prepares to confront her. The actor chatted with General Hospital's Maurice Bernard, Sonny, for his State of Mind vlog and revealed that it was the same year that the young and the restless Christoph St. John was nominated Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series for his work as Neil. I got to do a couple of events with him, Clifton revealed of his fellow CBS star, and I got to talk with him. The year that I gotten it, he was nominated, and he and I both had a Younger Actor Emmy and a Supporting Actor Emmy. Clifton had won Younger Actor in 2011 and Supporting in 2013, both for his work as Liam, while St. John had picked up his first on Young and Restless back in 1992 and second in 2008. They'd each picked up wins in 2 of the 3 actor categories, and that meant something really special. If one of us won, Clifton explained, everybody was telling us that we were gonna have this record of the first actor in daytime to have an Emmy in all 3 categories. St. John, as we know, lost to Clifton in 2017, ceding the record to the Bold and Beautiful star. He passed away in 2019, and that ended up being his last Emmy nomination, and it had meant a lot to Neil's portrayer. He told me that it was really important to him to win that. Clifton shared quietly of both the Outstanding Lead Emmy and the record of having won in all 3 categories. That Emmy is not worth it to me. It's not that he doesn't appreciate it, nor the honor of having clinched the record, but it's bittersweet, and the humble actor insists that a lot of winning comes to down luck, and who happened to be submitting that year. It also, he thinks, comes down to how the submission is packaged, because he saw St. John's performance that year, and it was bleeping beautiful. But it was all, I think it was in a hospital. It was so intimate and small and controlled and authentic, and mine was all over the place. But I told a story, and I'm convinced that's the only reason I won. We can assure Clifton that that's not true, but can understand how horribly conflicting it must feel after all St. John's passing. In the end, Two amazing actors went up against each other, and sadly they couldn't both. Photo gallery of dream Emmy nominations for this year's awards. In the glitzy and glamorous world of soap operas, accolades like the Emmy Awards are coveted symbols of recognition and validation for the hard work and dedication put forth by the actors who bring beloved characters to life. However, for Bold and Beautiful's Scott Clifton, the recipient of the 2017 Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series, the victory was bittersweet, tainted by a heartbreaking revelation that left him grappling with conflicting emotions. For Scott Clifton, who portrays the complex and charismatic character Liam Spencer on the long-running soap opera, winning the Emmy was the culmination of years of hard work and dedication to his craft. From Liam's tumultuous romances to his epic family dramas, Scott had poured his heart and soul into breathing life into the character, earning the admiration and adoration of fans around the world. But as Scott stood on stage, clutching his golden statuette and delivering his heartfelt acceptance speech, a wave of remorse washed over him, threatening to overshadow the joy of his victory. In a candid and deeply personal moment, Scott revealed the heartbreaking reason he was sorry he won the Emmy: it was not worth it. The revelation sent shockwaves through the soap opera community, leaving fans and fellow actors alike reeling with confusion and concern. What could have possibly happened to make Scott regret such a momentous achievement? And why did winning the Emmy leave him feeling empty and disillusioned? As Scott opened up about his inner turmoil in a series of candid interviews, the heartbreaking truth began to emerge. It wasn't the award itself that Scott regretted, but rather the toll that the relentless pursuit of perfection had taken on his mental health and well-being. For years, Scott had pushed himself to the brink, sacrificing sleep, sanity, and self-care in the relentless pursuit of excellence. From grueling hours on set to endless rehearsals and script revisions, Scott had poured every ounce of his being into his work, determined to deliver nothing less than perfection with each and every performance. But in the process, he had lost sight of himself, neglecting his own needs and ignoring the warning signs of burnout and exhaustion. And when the Emmy win finally came, instead of feeling elation and pride, Scott felt only emptiness and regret, realizing that the cost of his success had been far too high. As Scott grappled with his newfound perspective, he made the courageous decision to prioritize his health and well-being above all else. From seeking therapy to practicing mindfulness and self-care, Scott embarked on a journey of healing and self-discovery, determined to find balance and fulfillment in his life beyond the bright lights of Hollywood. And as he shared his story with the world, Scott's vulnerability and honesty struck a chord with fans and fellow actors alike, sparking a much-needed conversation about the importance of mental health and self-care in an industry known for its demanding and unforgiving nature. In the end, Scott's journey served as a powerful reminder that true success and fulfillment cannot be measured by awards or accolades, but rather by the depth of one's own happiness and inner peace. And as he embraced his newfound sense of clarity and purpose, Scott Clifton emerged stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever to live life on his own terms, one day at a time. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching.